So this is the Amazfit Bip 6, which is the successor to the Bip 5. My wife had the Bip 5, she has since upgraded to this Bip 6, and the enhancements over the Bip 5 are definitely impressive. But in terms of a more budget-oriented smartwatch, this is probably one of the best out there right now. Yes, you can spend a lot more money on something from Samsung or from Apple, but I actually had one of those watches myself, one of those premium watches, and I found the battery life didn't even last a full day with those, whereas that's not the case here. So let's first off talk about the design, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how they've got the screen they've got at this price point. So it's a 1.97 inch display, really good size there. It's AMOLED, so the contrast between the blacks and everything else in terms of the colours is just phenomenal. It is really, really impressive. The brightness here, peak brightness 2000 nits. Even when my wife is outside exercising on a very bright, sunny, clear day, no issues whatsoever in actually reading what's on the screen. And it's also anti-fingerprint as well, thanks to a special coating. I've not even wiped this off before making this video, and even with my studio lights coming down on it, I cannot see any smudges or fingerprints, and my wife has been using this every day. My wife is not a huge fan of the strap. It looks very sleek, and it's clearly feeling like a good build. And the holes and the perforations make it somewhat breathable. However, she has found it's irritating her skin just a little bit, which means we are going to be replacing the strap with something more appropriate for her. Again, this isn't a premium watch, so it's not like a really disappointing thing. It's just going to be a little bit of an inconvenience replacing the strap, and it might not even be an issue for you, but as I say, it is for her, so I did want to make that point known. Now, next up in terms of battery life, 6 days of full heavy use with this watch is what you can expect with the battery, and that's leaving the watch on 24/7 with the sleep tracking and everything, 6 full days. Now, if you're not using this watch as heavily as that, more typical usage out of this is still going to net you 14 days of battery life, so that is super impressive. So 6 days is like the worst case scenario if you're just constantly doing everything you can with the watch. If you're happy to put the watch into a battery saver mode, then you can extend the battery life up to 26 days. So really impressive battery life, even if you are using it heavily. Internally, we have a 340 milliamp hour battery, and a little magnetic charging adapter is included. Unfortunately, again, another negative here, there is no charging cable in the box, so you will have to provide your own USB-C cable. Now, in terms of the features, so fitness and workout, 140 plus more than 140 workout modes are already included by default. Start whatever workout of those 140 and the watch is ready to go with those. And what's great is a bunch of the more popular workouts, including 25 strength workouts, are going to be recognised by the watch as default. So as soon as you start actually working out, it will auto detect what you are doing and start tracking without even having to fanny about with the settings in the app. You can go swimming with this watch. It is water resistant. It does have the Zepp Coach AI as well in this model, which is a great feature. And this is going to adjust your plans based on, your recovery periods and the progress that you're making. It's actually really smart. In terms of positional tracking, we do have GPS here, which allows for up to 5 separate satellite systems, I believe it is. So you are going to be getting precise tracking. It's actually absolutely fantastic at tracking. And you can download maps free of charge as well with the app, and you can also get turn-by-turn directions on those maps too. So if you want to go running, walking, cycling, whatever the exercise is outdoor that you want to do, want to try out some new routes, then you can just use this watch as an all-in-one fitness tracker and GPS tracker as well. Next up, let's talk about health and wellness, because this is always an important feature with a smart exercise fitness watch, and the Bip 6 has it all for you. So heart rate, blood oxygen, stress, breathing rate, all of that 24/7. You still can use the one-tap measurements if you want and get results for all 4 of those trackings in 45 seconds. The readiness score is something my wife loves to use. This is a new feature with the Bip 6, and this allows her to gain daily insights into her recovery day, and also gives her some guidance on when she's ready to start exercising again. In terms of some of the smart features of this watch, making and receiving Bluetooth calls is a breeze, really easy to do, and the quality of the calls is actually not too bad. Definitely an improvement over some cheaper watches that I've used in the past. You have the Zepp Flow voice assistant so that you can control your watch, completely hands-free. And if you're connecting to Android, you can reply to text and SMS messages fully with a QWERTY keyboard. So a lot of smartwatches will allow you to send reactions to text messages, but with this, you can actually reply properly to the person that's contacting you. And the watch can connect to other important apps as well. So yes, obviously you are going to want to get the Zepp app, but it can also connect to Google Fit, Apple Health, Strava, Adidas, Komoot, plus a whole bunch others too. So apart from those two niggles that I mentioned, number one being the strap isn't the best, sadly, although it does look very sleek, and the second being the lack of any charging cable, which means you'll have to supply your own. I don't think that should put you off the Bip 6 because all of the tech that's actually built into the watch does work wonders, and for the price point, I think we're getting a lot of action for our money here. So folks, thank you so much for checking out this video review. My wife's been loving it, and I hope you will like the Bip 6 too.